I don't think I had ever reviewed any games that fell into the realm of obscurity, I want to say, not counting Dante's Inferno, of course. Games that have been lost to the sands of time, or games that people never even heard of to begin with. So, I say we change it for this game. For this review, I am taking a look at The Blob. This game was originally released for the iOS and the Wii in September of 2008. It was developed by Blue Tongue Entertainment and published by THQ. So, here's the question. Is this obscure game any good? It could be something I could possibly recommend to you. Let's find out. This is The Blob. So the premise of The Blob is quite easy and simple since the game is told through a combination of both pre-rendered cinematic sequences and in-game dialogue. To try and summarize the plot as best as I possibly can, The Blob tells the story of Chroma City, its invasion by the Inked Corporation, and its subsequent liberation by the titular Blob and the Color Underground. Blob witnesses the takeover of Chroma City from his jungle, retreats, and goes into action. First rescuing the only remaining pocket of resistance, the Color Underground, Blob joins the group and under their orders begins to win back sections of the city and arouse the vicious ire of Comrade Black. Well, I say that's about it for the story summary. Overall, it's quite easy and simple to understand, which is a hell of a lot better than the big modern AAA games of today that try to basically be like movies with heavy emotional impact. But yeah, I quite love the story, especially since it's something that a child could come up with in elementary school. So while the story is good, how's the gameplay on the other hand? The gameplay here is honestly one of the downsides to this. Keep in mind that I played the Wii version. Nowadays, the game is available on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch, where they don't rely so heavily on motion controls. Those versions were developed by Bitworks and published by THQ Nordic. You can blame me for being more used to its console sequel, The Blob 2, for my issues with motion controls. So, how do we jump? You'd think we would press the A button, but that brings up this compass. So what do we use to jump? We flick the Wiimote up. Okay, so how do we move then? We need the nunchuck. If you're someone who played a lot of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, then you will most likely be low on nunchucks. So already if you have the Wii version of this game, you need to spend around as low as $7 to as high as $30 just to play the Wii version, if that's the only one you have. In all honesty, get the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC versions. Because while the Wii version may be the cheaper option, I couldn't stress enough how much I don't like motion controls or games that won't allow me to use the Classic Controller Pro. But the plus to this game visually is that everything pops. The game was developed on the Havok engine, where unlike when Sonic 06 used it and failed, the Blob succeeded, especially when you get to painting, quote unquote. This was like Mario Paint on the SNES, but cooler and better. So, overall, is The Blob a good obscure game? Yes, but not the Wii version. Like I said before, nowadays you can find it on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Switch. So if you have the money, go buy those versions and enjoy yourselves. With all that in mind, I am giving the original The Blob my score of a 6.5 out of 10. Now, I want to know from you all. Did you play The Blob and could you possibly recommend it to a friend? Leave your answers in the comments below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and while you're here, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and GameJolt. Links are down below as always. While you're here, consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell to be notified when I make a new video. I've been Kid, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.